They use fake names, carry burner phones, and hide in plain sight. Not to escape the law, but to expose those breaking it.
Hey! Go, go, go.
They are BBC World Service reporters, and this is Global Eye. Tomorrow at 7 on BBC Two and iPlayer.
You are very smart, Ria. You deserve so much more.
This is all in your head, Ria.
The Guest. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
I have a feeling it's about to get a lot more complicated.
Do I look like a babysitter?
God, no.
Ashley, are you okay?
Can you stop asking me that?
You're looking at me like you don't know me. Maybe I never really have. See you tomorrow, Skipper.
Blue Lights, coming soon to BBC One and iPlayer.
A silver cup, once gifted by Winston Churchill, is among the treasured items on a new episode of Antiques Roadshow tonight at 7:15. As for now, it's back for a new series on iPlayer now. Press red. With calming classical music to help you reset. Radio 3 Unwind. Listen now on Sounds and DAB+.
We're back.
Series 2, who would have thought it, eh? There's always something new happening. I'm going to go and play with the big boys.
Is there any way we can switch off the teenager?
Romance is different at different stages of your life, isn't it?
Hey,
Oh, God.
dirty washing from holiday.
I'd be an idiot not to listen to your advice.
Got that on tape.
Right, come on, let's go.
The new series of Stacey and Joe continues Tuesday at 8 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Now on BBC One, a gentle pause with Sean Fletcher. Harvest at the later time of 2 o'clock on BBC One.
We might find that kid who's got the raw talent in a back street in Preston somewhere.
Look, the thing is...
We're moving back to Barry.
What?
I'm in Shetland.
You went how?
I did.
So where are you from, then?
The Glens of Antrim.
Lovely part of the world.
You'll always be my home.
I have a feeling it's about to get a lot more complicated.
Do I look like a babysitter?
God, no.
Ashley, are you okay?
Can you stop asking me that?
You're looking at me like you don't know me. Maybe I never really have. See you tomorrow, Skipper.
Blue Lights, coming soon to BBC One and iPlayer.
Now the lunchtime news on BBC One with Martine Croxall.
Good afternoon. The family of Virginia Giuffre, who became the most outspoken critic of the abuse by paedophile...
Central London. Police estimate up to 150,000 descended on the capital. Billed as the Unite the Kingdom March, organisers say it focused on free speech, but the issues of migration and religion were never far from the surface.
Let me introduce you to...
The star guest was Elon Musk, who made a surprise appearance via video link. Speaking on Sunday with Laura Koonsberg, the business secretary Peter Kyle acknowledged how the scale of yesterday's protest highlights divisions in society, but also said it showed that free speech is live and well.
These are moments that are klaxon calls to us in public life to redouble our efforts to address the big concerns that people right across our country have, and immigration is a big concern. It's a concern that I and the Prime Minister share very deeply, and we are acting on, and other concerns as well. But we have to do it in a way that can start to bring communities back together again.
There was also a smaller counter-demonstration organised by the group Stand Up to Racism. Both groups of protesters then ended up in Whitehall, but a number of Tommy Robinson supporters managed to circumvent police lines designed to keep the two groups apart, and for a short time it felt like officers were losing control.
I'm having to stay a little bit under shelter here. I'm in an alleyway just to the side of Whitehall because missiles have been thrown. We've had glass bottles, cans. It appears these two groups of protesters have got a lot closer to one another than was initially planned.
The Labour MP Rosina Allen-Khan says some of the protesters have valid concerns.
There are people who are racist to their core, but there were also a lot of people in there who aren't naturally racist or fascist, desperate for some answers, and they want to know what happens to them if they can't get an NHS appointment, if their children can't buy a house near where they live. They're there because there are deep-rooted issues that need addressing, and this government have to show that they're listening.
26 police officers were injured in what the Met described as wholly unacceptable violence. Police say the 24 arrests they've made as a result is just the start, and that others can expect to face robust action in the coming days and weeks. Nick Johnson, BBC News.
Finally, what's thought to be a new ladybird species has been recorded in the UK for the first time. The little arboreal ladybirds, which normally live in France and continental Europe, were found in the New Forest following hot weather over the summer. That's all from me. Plenty more, though, on the BBC News website. The next news on BBC One is at the much earlier time of 3:10. Bye for now.
Hello there. There's already been a lot of rain this month. There is more rain to come as well. The latest report from the Environment Agency on rain in England showed that in the first 9 days of this month, we'd already had close to half the month's average rainfall and the same amount of rain that we had during the whole of last month. Of course, we need a lot more to offset all that dry weather that we had earlier on in the year. And this area of low pressure is doing its best. These weather fronts, this cloud bringing some outbreaks of rain, and around the low, particularly south of that low, the winds will be strengthening as well. Here's the band of rain pushing across Northern Ireland into England and Wales, up into southwestern Scotland towards the northeast. It may well be dry, but the winds are picking up together with that rain, and some of the rain could be heavy, so temperatures may be a bit on the disappointing side. But it's the strength of the wind that we need to keep a close eye on. That's really going to ramp up later today, continue very windy tonight and into tomorrow across England and Wales. That's where we've got the strongest winds, large waves, and there could be some disruption. Here's the rain, though, first of all, sweeping southeastwards this evening and then northwards across Scotland overnight. But it's the showers packing behind that overnight where we get those heavier ones, particularly in the west, that will see the strongest of the winds. And all that will tend to keep temperatures a lot higher than they were last night. But heading into tomorrow, we have some rain for a while across Scotland. Cluster of heavy thundery downpours sweep across Northern Ireland, over the Irish Sea into northern England, Wales, perhaps towards the Midlands. South of that, there will be some sunshine, but there'll still be some showers driven on by those very strong west to southwesterly winds. Gusts of 60 miles an hour around some coastal areas of England and Wales, but 45, 50 miles an hour likely further inland, and all that tends to make the temperatures largely irrelevant. Could make 19 degrees perhaps towards the southeast. The low pressure with the strongest winds to the south of the low across England and Wales then moves away overnight towards Scandinavia. The winds do tend to ease. We await another low, though, coming in from the Atlantic. The winds, though, won't be as strong on Tuesday. There'll be a few showers for northern Scotland. These ones further south will tend to die out. But towards the southwest, we're going to see the cloud increasing, a bit of rain arriving during the afternoon as well, depressing the temperatures a bit here, with the highest temperatures more across eastern parts of England. And then we've got this area of low pressure, another one coming in from the Atlantic. Exactly where it goes, still uncertainty. Some models take the low a bit further north, but they all tend to show that most of the rain will be falling overnight. So during the day on Wednesday, that rain becomes lighter, more patchy. There'll be a lot of cloud around. If the low is further north, the winds will be stronger in Scotland and Northern Ireland. Here, temperatures 15 to 17 degrees. Some brighter weather, though, developing in eastern England will boost temperatures to 20 or 21 Celsius. But even into Thursday, there's a lot of cloud around. Still the chance of some rain here and there, particularly over some western hills. Some wetter weather clinging to the far north of Scotland. And on Thursday, those temperatures aren't really changing too much at all. There is a change, though, by the end of the week. At one point, it looked like we were going to have a ridge of high pressure across the UK. That's been shunted away into the continent, and instead we have this weather front here. That's going to line up some rain across this part of the country. North of it, we've got a bit of sunshine, 1 or 2 showers. South of that band of rain, some brighter skies, particularly towards the southeast of the UK, and that could give us a bit of warmth towards the end of the week. But as you can see, it is going to be a very messy week ahead after a wet and windy start. Goodbye.
That's the one I said I didn't want.
Strictly Come Dancing starts Saturday at 6:40 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Hi there and welcome if you're just joining us from BBC Two as we pick up the action from Tokyo at the World Athletics.
Those semi-finals, the women's and the men's 100 metres, a few minutes away. We'll see you there.
Kids, whatever their age or stage, equip them with BBC Bite Size, a trusty online learning platform to power up skills through all levels of education, be it entering new worlds,
I know how to mix,
taking on challenges and quests, or testing knowledge.
The yellow light is reflected.
And breaking codes, powered by pros, trusted by teachers. Help your hero level up with BBC Bite Size.
Twelve unlucky and love singles are stranded on Honeymoon Island. Will they find love or flare out? Stranded on Honeymoon Island. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
The excitement for the Women's Rugby World Cup keeps growing with every pass on the pitch. That continues right now with the third quarter-final on BBC Two.
Of all of this weekend's games, this is the hardest to call. This is the one on a knife edge. Linda and Doonjang, Ireland on the board. Out to O'Brien, swift hands onto Flood. Across the face to Escudero. France aren't ready to go home. It's Greece who has it, and France somehow survived the most thrilling of quarter-finals.
We've had injuries, we've had shouting, and in between everything we've had some half-decent cricket.
I've got no idea how this is going to go.
Why can't we do this again on a bigger scale with 2 or 3 different places all at the same time? What could possibly go wrong?
So much for a team, isn't it?
You just got to prove it works.
Freddie Flintoff's Field of Dreams Ultimate Test. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
I have a feeling it's about to get a lot more complicated.
Do I look like a babysitter?
God, no.
Ashley, are you okay?
Can you stop asking me that?
You're looking at me like you don't know me.
Maybe I never really have.
See you tomorrow, Skipper.
Blue Lights, coming soon to BBC One and iPlayer.
Yeah, we might find that kid who's got the raw talent in a back street in Preston somewhere.
Look, the thing is...
We're moving back to Barry.
What?
I'm in Shetland.
You went home?
I did.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Born and raised in Birmingham, yeah.
You know, we don't come to London very much.
Oh, where do you come from then?
So where are you from, though?
The Glens of Antrim.
Lovely part of the world.
Fleeting love in a cinematic trip from director David Lean, now on BBC Two. Later than expected, the arrival of a movie masterpiece. Noel Coward's brief encounter.